welcome to the Soul Alignment channel. My name is Queen, and today we're going to be talking about you coming back to your heart and knowing that you are enough. Right here, right now, in this present moment. Okay? Coming back to that knowing that you are connected to Source, that divine love energy, what most people call God. Me, on the other hand, I like to say universe because that's where my heart is and that's what feels good to me. So, whatever resonate with you, you're coming back to your heart and coming back to that, knowing that you are connected to Source. It doesn't matter what walk of life, what path you're on, what you eat, what you don't eat, what you listen to, what you don't listen to. Like, it just comes down to knowing that nothing separates you from that connection. And so for me, I was somebody who really struggled with just knowing that I didn't have to work towards that connection, right? I knew that I was always connected, but at some point I felt so disconnected. I felt like because the things that I was doing was disconnecting me from the divine. And so I found myself constantly trying to work towards that love, right? The love that they say is unconditional, right? It's unconditional love, but we're constantly being told that we have to work towards this love, this connection. We have to do this, we have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's really coming to just knowing that in this moment, right here, right now, no matter what you're doing, like, you are connected. That's your birthright. Like, it's your blueprint. Like, it's inside of you. Everything that you need is on the inside of you. And so on my journey, like, I really struggle with that. I really struggle with believing that I was enough, just me, apart from anything. In my journey, on my path, my soul has been leading and guiding me to that, just knowing that I'm enough. I went through so many phases in my journey of cutting things out of my life, like I mean, it's done been multiple things: music, food, movies. You know, like when you in the being a Christian. When I was a Christian, you know, it was like, oh, you're not supposed to listen to this music. You're not supposed to watch. Oh, that's of the devil, and this, and this is that. So I went through this whole phase of, oh, I'm no longer gonna listen to rap music. I'm no longer gonna eat these foods. I'm no longer gonna watch these type of movies or whatever. And like, my soul just kept bringing me back to, look here, do what's best for you. It doesn't matter what the world's saying. Like, block out the noise of the world and come back to your heart and do what feels good to you. Like, stop listening to what other people are saying. Like, these people are not living your life. And like, I literally was shown just things that I struggled with, of feeling like I had to do these things to work towards that connection, right? The connection that was always there. So my soul taking me on a journey of, like, I don't need anything apart from everything. I have that connection. I am divinely guided. Like, that's our birthright. We were born with it inside of us. So coming to the understanding of knowing that right here, right now, you are enough. And it's hard for us to accept that because the world tells us, right, we have to do all these things, even in relationships. Like, even with your parents, you feel like you got to work for their attention, you got to work for their love. So you feeling like, even with the divine, you have to work for that love, and that love is your birthright. That unconditional love is you, is inside of you. You are worthy of it right now. And so I just wanted to get on here because I just been reflecting on my life and where I am now, in this place of total acceptance of who I am and just looking at my journey and how everything that I let go of thinking that it was bad, or I had to let it go to be connected to source, or to for my prayers to be answered. All the things that I thought I needed to do to have that connection, like all the things I let go are right back in my life. Like I listen to whatever music I want, I eat whatever food I want. Um, come into that what is right for you in the moment. So that brought me to the place of really just paying attention to me and listening to my body. So when it comes to the food, it's like paying attention to your body. What is your body telling you? What things do you need to let go of? It's not because this person said it's bad for you. It's not because this person said, oh, you're supposed to be a vegan, and that's, spirituality, and just this thing about spirituality and being a vegan and doing yoga and all this stuff. Like none of that stuff, crystals, like all of that stuff, none of that stuff makes you who you are. None of that stuff connects you to the source. You are connected to the source. Those things are tools. And so what it comes down to is us coming to a place to where we are honoring us, we are honoring our body, we are honoring our truth. Listen to your body. What works for one person may not work for the next person. And so it's so funny because I went on a journey of with the music. Like when I was in Christianity, I stopped listening to rap music and the secular music, as they call it. And then when I came out of Christianity, I stopped listening to Christian music because I was like, I'm no longer a Christian, so I don't want to hear that. And it's moments where a song may pop up in my heart and it's like, oh man, like that song, I really resonate with that song right now. And I was struggling with listening to it because I was like, oh, that's a Christian song. I'm not a Christian no more. But my soul was like, listen to the song. And I listened to the song, and the song resonate with me right now in this moment. I need to hear this song right now. So what I'm saying is nothing separates us. Like absolutely nothing. We're on this path to perfection. We're never going to reach it. It's an illusion. Like nobody's perfect. You're gonna fall short. You're gonna make mistakes. You just pick yourself back up and you keep on going. For me, I used to beat myself up so bad, and just the self-judgment, the self-hatred, because I was doing the same things over and over again. Like I knew what I didn't want to do, but I felt like I kept doing it. Right. And the big thing for me was the eating, because I feel like I still was holding on this idea of, oh, I have to eat right in order to for my prayers to be answered, or for me to get the downloads, or because I know I'm connected. But for so long, I felt so disconnected and I felt so alone. I felt like my whole spiritual team had done abandoned me. And I know now that all that time, and even in the silence and all the moments that I felt like I was alone, it's been revealed to me over these last couple of weeks. Like, you are never alone. Like we are right here with you. It's just you getting to that place of knowing that you are enough. It's you getting to that place of stop trying to force change and allow change to happen. So it wasn't until I accepted me where I was in the present moment. Like, okay, I'm eating all this stuff that I feel like I don't want to be eating. My body feeling sluggish. I had done gained so much weight. My body was hurting. I'm just like, what is going on? Every time I go to the doctor, they're saying, oh, we can't find anything wrong. Your back is fine. I'm having this pain in my back. But the whole time, it was my body speaking to me. And it wasn't until I got quiet, until I accepted, okay, this is where I'm at now. No judgment. Just allowing myself to be where I am, that the things started to just fall away. The changes started to happen. I wasn't forcing it anymore. I was just allowing. I was accepting. I was loving me where I was unconditionally, knowing that nothing, absolutely nothing, was separating me from that connection that I know I have. And so that you're enough, I am enough. Coming to that understanding has changed my life. Like, I'm not perfect. I still have things that I'm working on, but I know who I am. I accept me right now in this present moment, flaws and all, right? Knowing that when I get angry, that doesn't separate me from the divine. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about being happy all the time. It ain't about pretending like nothing's wrong. It's about being honest with yourself. It's about getting real with yourself in every moment, knowing even when you're in your lowest moments, you're still enough. You're still worthy. You're love. Your unconditional love, like loving yourself unconditionally, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're struggling with, accepting that. Because then once you do that for yourself, you're able to do that for others. Is recognizing that one thing is not greater than the other. Like, you may be struggling with a food addiction, somebody may be struggling with an alcohol addiction. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, it doesn't matter what the struggle is. A struggle is a struggle. There is not one greater than the other. Because when you really being real with yourself, when you want to tell somebody who may be struggling with alcohol or drugs or whatever, you might want to tell them like, oh, just get yourself together. But then you look at your own life, and I'm speaking from my own experience, because when I was in my marriage, my ex-husband was an alcoholic, and I was judging him for a long time, like, get your shit together, just figure it out, you know what I'm saying? But then I had to look at myself, I'm like, wait, hold up, he's struggling with this, but I'm struggling with my eating, or things that, I'm constantly eating that I don't want to be eating. So it's not that easy. And it's not that easy, especially when you're trying to force the change, when you're beating yourself up about the thing that you're doing. It's really just coming back to your heart and just being honest with yourself. Is that acceptance is a huge key to change. You can't change something that you're in denial about, no matter what it is. So just truly accepting yourself for who you are in this moment. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Getting away from what the world is telling you, what people in your ear whispering to you about. Like, it's shutting out all that noise, coming back to your heart, listening to what your soul is saying to you, where your soul is guiding you to, trusting that process, and just knowing, because ain't nothing greater than knowing that nothing separates you from the source. Nothing. Like, that's a game changer. And it doesn't mean that you continue to want to do things just because you know nothing separates you from the source. You begin to just honor you. You know what I'm saying? You begin to listen to you and what your body's telling you need to do in the present moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, just trusting you. It's all, everything about our path. It doesn't matter where you at, what religion you in, what you're doing. It all comes down to you coming back to you and knowing who you are, why you're here, and understanding your soul's mission. Coming into that soul alignment. Soul alignment does not mean perfection. Coming into that soul alignment and knowing no matter what, you are enough. Right here, right now. Like, getting into that flow. Soul alignment doesn't mean that you're not gonna mess up, that you're not going to experience hurt or pain, or you're not gonna get angry or frustrated. That's not what that means. It just means that you are being divinely guided on your path and what you came here to do. But my message is just like, I want people to just get to that place of just knowing you enough right now. You're worthy right now. Coming back to your heart and just loving on you. Because I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. Self-acceptance, because the world telling us, oh, it's supposed to look like this, or you're supposed to be this far in your life. You're 40 and you still ain't, got it figured out, or whatever age it is that they're telling us, oh, you should have life figured out. Nah, because even the people who think they have life figured out don't have life figured out. You know what I'm saying? But life is our greatest teacher. If you just look around, nature, the world, the things that's happening in the world, like, is literally teaching you. You can see that the things don't make you who you are. You can see that things don't bring happiness. It's when people are truly content within themselves, they know who they are, they have truly found themselves, and they're happy with who they are, that the peace comes, and then you're able to enjoy the abundance of the material things. But we can see that people have all this material stuff, but they're still not happy. They're still not happy. They still don't think they're enough. So they're constantly trying to buy all these things to fulfill within them that's already there, that they have to go within to get. It's not coming from outside. So it's not going to come from the outside things. But people are just not getting it, man. I'm like, it's so simple. It's not complicated at all. It's the simplest things in life, right? I keep saying that. It's the simple things. It's the simple things. I don't know, like, I might be rambling, but I'm just in this beautiful space. And I know I wasn't always here. I know how bad I struggled to come to this place of like, damn, man, like, I really love and accept me. And I think for me, it's still like shocking because I'm like, wow, like, I really do. Like, I really do. And I'm just watching how my life is changing, how all the things that I struggle with are just slowly fading away. Slowly fading away. And then the synchronicities and things that I'm having, just, I feel like a kid again, for real. Like, I feel like I really am in a space where I have aligned all parts of me, like fully accepting my whole journey and all the things that I've been through. Like, knowing that those things do not define me. They were experiences that I had. And I I know that was the blockage that had me feeling like I was disconnected, because I see how all along I was literally being guided and protected, and even in the chaos, like, I see how I was being guided and protected. But the blockage was thinking that the hurt and the pain or the struggles was my identity. So it wasn't until I really came into this place of going within and letting go of the things that I thought identified me. It wasn't until I let those things go that I truly discovered of me. And it's like, oh, wait, like, let go of all that heavy weight, all of those heavy bags. Like, when I think about all the stuff that I was carrying, I think about Erykah Badu song, The Bag Lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, we carrying all these heavy weights, thinking that if we let them go, we're not going to know who we are apart from it. But when you let it go is when you discover the true essence of who you truly are. You discover beauty in all the flaws. Like, all the things, I think about all the things that I used to struggle with as a kid. Like, my lazy eye, like my big forehead, the scar on my head when my sister dropped me when I was a baby. Like, it was so many things that I didn't like about myself that now I can really look at myself and just be like, damn, girl, I love you. Like, you are beautiful. Like, right here where you are. Just understanding that apart from the relationships and the people who have walked out of my life, like, all those things that I held on to and felt like, what am I doing wrong? Or Why am I not good enough? It wasn't until I started to value me and know that I was enough. It's not somebody leaving out my life or somebody cutting me off or because I don't have a house or, you know what I'm saying? I don't have all the fancy things that I'm not enough. But I used to feel like that. I used to really feel like that. Like, oh, well, I don't have that. I must not be worthy of it. I must not, I must not be enough. People don't stay around. But my journey has been literally me coming back to me trusting me knowing that apart from all the things, that I'm enough. So I can be around people and enjoy that environment, or I can be by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem. My journey has been pretty like in solitude, like me really going through hell and back, facing all my shadows, all my demons, battling that shit head on to come to this place and realizing like, oh wait, damn. Like you can have it all. Like what I have inside of me, nobody didn't give it to me and nobody can take it away. And that's what we are meant to do. That's the place that we are meant to come to, is knowing that you are enough right now. You have everything that you need on the inside of you. You're worthy in this present moment. So, yep. Coming back to your heart and discovering you. Who are you? That's the question I've been asking. Like, who am I? I want to remember who I was as a kid. And it's so funny how the memory's starting to come back slow and steady. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I did like that. I did enjoy this. Just coming back to that childlike energy. You know what I'm saying? I've been just singing and dancing and just enjoying myself. Like, I remember I used to be stressed about, oh, I ain't got enough money for this bill. I ain't got this. I ain't got that. And it's like, none of that shit matters. Like, for real, because I know it's one thing, because people say it's easy to talk. And that's what I keep saying. You can talk all day, but energy don't lie, right? You can say you have faith. You can say, oh, I know I'm protected. I know I'm going to be taken care of. But when you're faced with that thing and it's looking like you're about to lose it, what are you doing? Are you freaking out? Or do you have peace knowing that you're okay? Because it's easy to talk the talk. It's easy to say, oh, well, I know God got my back. I know I'm going to be taken care of. But the minute you face with that thing, how much do you trust? How much are you trying to grip hold to make things work out? Because what I know from my own experience is sometimes you got to let shit fall apart for it to come back together the way it was meant to be together. I've been there. I've been in a space where I didn't have enough money for rent, didn't have enough money for this bill or that bill. And so I'm struggling like, oh, let me pay just this on the rent. I still gonna wind up paying the late fee, but I had enough to pay all the other bills, but I wanted to pay the rent because I was too scared I was gonna lose my place. So it's coming to a place of when you trusting, it's saying, okay, this is what I got. What can I do with what I have? So now it looks like, oh wait, I got enough money to pay my car note, my phone bill, and my electric bill. Let me pay those things. And let me figure something else out about the rent. Because right now I just don't have enough of that. So it's just really coming to that place of like truly trusting. Stop trying to force things to work, is what I'm saying. And that's why I'm going, stop trying to force things to work. And just allow things to be what they are. Do what you can. And the things that's out of your control, let it go. and truly trust and have faith that you're going to be okay. And it's scary. It's scary when you're faced with those things. You know what I'm saying? When you feeling like you don't have enough. But to truly just trust and know that no matter what, you're going to be okay. You can't say, oh, I believe God going to make a way. And then when you faced with challenges, you freaking out. You panicking. You afraid. You know, it's one thing to say I'm divinely guided and protected. It's one thing to say it, and it's another thing to know it. See, for me, I didn't believe it because the struggle was real. The struggle was real. So there are so many moments that now I'm looking back and I'm reflecting on. I'm like, dang, man, I really was divinely guided and protected. I can remember when I was younger, like me and my mom was homeless, and I kept looking at the fact that we didn't have our own place. Like we didn't have a place to call our own. That's what I kept looking at. But I didn't see until I got older, like, damn, man, like we was homeless, but we never once had to sleep on the street. Like we always had a safe place to lay our head. It may have been with family. You frustrated because you got to stay with somebody. The situation may not be as comfortable as you would like it to be. You know what I'm saying? But we never had to sleep on the street. So you don't think about your blessings and how blessed you are because you're so busy looking at what you don't have that you can't see what you have in the moment. And I just been sitting back just reflecting on it, like, and just having gratitude. Like right now my heart is just filled with so much gratitude for this life that I have lived and that I'm continuing to live, because I'm truly starting to see the hand of the divine over my life. Even when I was in my worst moments, it's like, man, I'm telling you, you can be in the darkest space. Just know that it's in the dark that you find the light. So don't despise the dark moments. Don't despise the struggle. Because it's in there that you truly discover the best parts of you, but it's what you decide to do with that that's going to make a difference, right? Are you going to decide to let it turn your heart cold, to be angry, mean, and nasty? Or are you going to decide to take that pain and alchemize it into something beautiful for yourself, not for nobody else? Like, you're doing everything that you're doing in this life should be for you first. It starts with us. It starts with us. And we are really in a time and space where we really have to start to go within ourselves and really start to understand that. We really can't do nothing for nobody that we're not doing for ourselves. It starts with you. Like Michael Jackson said, the man in the mirror, the woman in the mirror. It starts with you. You may be feeling like, oh, I ain't got nobody, I ain't got no support, I ain't got nobody helping me. You decide to help you. You show up for you. And I promise you, once you start to show up for you, once you start to pour into yourself and do the things for you that you're wanting other people to come do for you, you're going to start to align with people that match your energy. Because you're no longer looking outside of yourself. You going to come to a place where you realize that, man, with or without somebody, like, I'm okay. And there's really no greater place to be than that. To truly know that, wow, I'm enough. I'm enough just me. Like, I'm telling y'all, your superpower is knowing who you are. Your superpower is coming into alignment with your soul and moving with purpose. Understanding your lessons. Once you begin to understand all the things that you already been through, when you get clarity on, oh wow, okay, now I see why I went through that. Oh, I understand that now. All that understanding come from you understanding yourself. It's truly a superpower to come to that understanding, accepting yourself for who you are, and coming to that place of knowing. When you know you, the things around you, you begin to understand. Nobody ain't got to tell you nothing. Energy speaks louder than words, but when you understand your energy, you understand other people's energy. When you understand yourself and how you act and how you show up, how you respond, your emotions, it's detaching though. Detaching from all of that stuff and knowing that it's a part of the experience. It's not who you are. And when you begin to see that these things are not your identity, and you come back to the essence of who you are, then you know that you're enough without the things, without the material things, without the relationships, without the connections, without the tools. It's your birthright to know who you are. It's your birthright. And it doesn't matter if you didn't have nobody to teach you, because guess what? I didn't have nobody to teach me. My soul has been doing all this work all this time, bringing me to this place, because nobody in my family is on a path like this of just like really going within and trusting that inner guidance, trusting, you know, um, yeah, I didn't have no examples of what this looked like or the path that I was on. I literally been doing this work on my own. I've met people along the way to show me like, hey, you're on the right path. But nobody in my family that I know of personally has been through a spiritual awakening the way that I have, or come into a place of just my soul lesson is really just coming back to me and understanding that I don't like none of this stuff defines me. None of this stuff connects me to that source energy. So it's truly coming back to the essence of knowing, nope, it's me. So it don't matter what I'm doing, but paying attention to me and saying, you know what, that don't work for me. That don't align with me. Is accepting that, oh wait, so I can really listen to whatever I want to. I can listen to whatever music I want to. But while you listening to it, it's like, how do you feel when you're listening to it? The food that you eating, it don't matter what you eat. How do you feel when you're eating it? It don't matter what nobody else saying. What is your body telling you? So at the end of the day, what I'm saying is the only thing that matters is you and what feels right to your soul. Listening to that and trusting that. So when your soul show you to let something go, let it go. Don't do it because, oh, this is what I've always done, or this is what my family always did, or oh, the person over there said that this wasn't good for you, so I'm not gonna eat that. Like, you just have to trust. It's coming back to you and trusting you. When I was younger, I used to always hear people say, it ain't all about you. It ain't all about you. No, it's all about you. And once you understand that concept, it's not even in a selfish way. You're gonna see for yourself. Like once you begin to see, like, oh wait, this really don't have nothing to do with nobody else. And it's really all about me, that you begin to discover. Because once you know how to treat you, you know how to show up for you, then you know how to show up for others. Right? We are taught to give, to sacrifice ourselves for other people. And then we left feeling depleted. We're angry because the things that we're pouring into people is not being reciprocated back to us. But when you begin to honor you, when you begin to understand that, oh, wait, it starts with me, it starts with me choosing me, then you begin to show up for people in a different way, right? You only give what you're able to give. You only give what you're able to give. You pull back when you need to. Especially as being a mom, like you, especially with being a mom. Like being a mom, like we sacrifice our kids. But then I know from my own experience and then from my, you know, my mom or whatever, like you start feeling like they owe you something because I sacrificed my whole life for you. But when you begin to put you first, you care for your kids differently. You care for people differently. But we're mad because we're giving out to everybody else and we're not giving to ourselves. And then we're mad when the things are not given back to us in return. So yeah, it's just really, I'm telling you, my overall message is coming back to your hearts, trusting you, accepting you, knowing that you're enough to show up for you. You are enough to do the things that you need to do. I know how it feels to feel like, I don't know what I'm doing. I felt like that for so long. I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody taught me this. I feel so lost and confused. And I used to always say, like, man, I don't know what that drive is in me that keeps me going. I don't know what keeps pulling me up when I fall to my lowest space. I kept saying, even when I got in therapy, I was telling my therapist, like, I don't know what that thing is that just keep making me rise up. It don't matter what I've been through, I get back up and I'm like, come on, let's go. Let's go, life. Let's go. But I know now that that was my soul. That was my spiritual team. When I couldn't fight no more, when I couldn't go no more, they was going for me. They was keeping me going. And now that I know that, like, I'm telling y'all, like, it's a game changer. There's absolutely nothing. It's like, what happens when you realize that you are enough, when you decide that you have your back and you know that the whole entire universe that's within you is backing you. When you decide to show up for you and choose you and know that you are divinely guided and protected. It doesn't mean that you ain't gonna go through things. It don't mean that life ain't gonna happen. But to really know that you are divinely guided and protected, there is no greater feeling than that. To truly let go of the fear of just the fear that the world, the projections that the world trying to put on you. Oh, fear this, fear that. It's fear driven. Nah. Nope. The fear of moving forward, of doing something that's out of your comfort zone, things that's going to help you to grow and elevate, that fear is like the only fear that I'm entertaining. But if you talk about a fear of, oh, dying and going to hell, oh, this, nah, no. I'm not living my life in fear. I'm trusting. I'm trusting my intuition. I'm continuing to go within myself and discover parts of me. I'm deciding to continue to grow and evolve. I know I don't have all the answers. I don't have it figured out. And I'm open. My heart is open to learning and growing and unlearning. As my soul shows me things that no longer align with me or things that don't resonate with me, I'm letting it go. The power of letting go. The power of letting go and coming back to your heart and just knowing that you are enough. You enough right now. You got this. Everything that you need is on the inside of you. We done heard that so many times. It's not just a fairy tale. It's not just in the movies. Everything that you need is on the inside of you. Trust it. Trust it. Go within yourself and discover you. Go within yourself and discover the magic. Discover the pieces of you that you lost. Discover the pieces of you that haven't been brought into existence yet. Like, continue to do that. Continue to go within you and just discover you. Pouring love into you, the things that you don't like about yourself, the things that you judging yourself about, beating yourself up about. Like, pick one thing and just start there. What's one thing that you can appreciate about yourself? What's one thing that you can be proud of? You know what I'm saying? Start out small. I'm not saying you're gonna go from one extreme to the next. It's like taking those small steps, slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. I used to feel like I was behind or um feeling like what did I do with my life? Like, nah, not no more. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Feeling like I had got it wrong and I missed my mark. All of them things, all the things. But I know I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Trusting the process. Hmm. I absolutely love my son's chair. He has been jacked. I'm like, dude, I'm taking this chair. This chair is comfortable. But yeah. And so another thing that I'm starting to accept about myself, and the thing that I used to judge myself about is like when I'm talking or sharing, I'm always judging myself about like, girl, like, what are you talking about? Like, you done went all over the place. But I just realized over time, like, I do that a lot. And in the moments I stop and I'm like, why did you talk about that? But it's always something that somebody needs. And I just have to trust that process. So I'm working on like just allowing that to be what it is. Because when I get on here, it feels just the same. It feels just the same as I'm talking to people in person. But I know that there's always something for somebody. And I be trying to put it in a box, and my soul keeps saying, look, you're not a put in a box type of person. Even your conversations, you can't put in a box because you just never know what somebody needs to hear. You never know who's listening. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're doing something like this. Like, so many people come in and out of here. So I'm just learning how to trust the process. I'm just learning how to again accept me for who I am in this moment. And I'm be a rambler. Rambling may be my thing, but it's not without purpose. That's one thing that I do know. Like, I'm rambling, but it's not without purpose. It's so funny because as I'm saying that, I'm thinking about I watched Tinkerbell, the first Tinkerbell, the other day, and when she was born, she found out that she was a tinker, right? She's the fairy that makes things, and she was trying to go out of her way to get one of the other gifts because she felt like being a tinker was just this small thing. Like it wasn't as cool as, being a animal fairy or being season fairy or what was the other one? A bird, I think. No, the animal fairies. It was the season fairies, the um, flower fairies, and she wanted to do something else. The water fairy, she wanted to be one of the other fairies. And it wasn't until the end that they told her, like, hey, this is your gift. This is what's inside of you. You just have to accept that. You know what I'm saying? She kept trying to do all these other things, and it wasn't her thing. Her thing was being a tinker. So, like, for me, I've been shown, like, hey, your thing is just speaking and sharing your story and sharing your wisdom. So talking is one of your gifts. And for me, for so long, I was quiet and, would not speak up, right? Not speak my truth. But now I'm getting to a place where it's like, nah, man, I'm done being quiet. I'm done holding back. I'm done biting my tongue. I'm done dimming my light to make other people feel good. Like I'm done with that. And so I said all that to say is when I get on here, like this is for me first. So when I get on these lives, it's something that I've been guided to do. But I know that I'm not just gonna get on here and be this perfect speaker or just like, like this direct conversation about one thing or like no. Like I talk about many things. It's how my soul guides me. It's how I'm being guided. And I have to trust that. I have to trust me. I have to trust my process. I have to know that who I am and the way that I speak, like I'm enough in that. And the people who get it. And the people who don't, they won't. I know, I'm wise enough to know now that I'm not for everybody and everybody's not for me. But I can learn something from everybody. And people can learn something from me if their heart is open to. You just have to know, like, the people who get it. And the people who don't, they won't. You can't bother yourself about what other people think about you. You just gotta be you. Show up. And you're gonna align with the right people when you accept you and all of you. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just accepting me and being obedient to what my soul is guiding me to do. And even though I don't want to be here at times, I just have to trust the process. I know what I've been shown and I just have to trust it. I've been fighting it long enough, so I'm no longer fighting it now. I'm just showing up and being present and, yeah, allowing it to flow. Because I know when I show up, they're going to show up. So it's going to be what it's supposed to be. I'm just here. My rescue. Oh my goodness. All the richest baby. 1 minute anything. The richest baby. 1 minute anything. Oh. But yep, I am. Oh, that's my damn. But I'm just enjoying life. I'm enjoying life. I am in a space where I know, like, yeah, I'm enough right where I am. I am enough. I am worthy in this moment, apart from all the things. And I love it here because, yeah, I know what it feels like to not feel worthy. I know what it feels like to feel like I'm not enough. I know what it feels like to let all the weight of my problems and the things that's going on in the world and letting all that stuff just pile up and just be a heavy weight on my shoulders. And the more I let go and allow, the more free I feel, the more peace I have in my heart, and just flowing with life. So, in order to flow with life, you have to begin to let go of the heavy weights. And you decide what that is for you. But you have the power to let it go. You have the power to let it go, or you can continue to hold on to it. Yep. It's all you. It's all you. You the problem and the solution. You the key and the lock. You have the master key and the master lock. So you decide what you letting go of and what you holding on to. But we really just come here to have an experience. You a soul having a human experience. And everything in life is an experience. And when you begin to show up in life knowing that, your life change. It's lighter. Detaching from things. Because guess what? You ain't leaving this place with it. The power of detachment. Like, nope. I'm telling y'all, it's freedom and going within yourself and discovering you. There is so much freedom in there. How well do you know yourself? How well you know yourself? That's a question you can ask yourself. Why do you do what you do? Is it for you? Or is it for somebody else? You'll be surprised once you start to ask those questions what you discover. Yep. Oh, oh. I don't know what that was. Sound like somebody was shooting out there. But yeah, I just want y'all to know that it don't matter what you've been through. It don't matter what you're going through. You are worthy and you are enough to show up for you and love on you in this present moment. Right where you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. I'm about to get off of here. Peace, love, and light. And y'all have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you're watching from, you know. But yeah, see y'all later.